Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to my channel, Sarah Angel Tarot. Let's see what's going on. Plus, I'll be giving a pick a card reading. Could pertain to love or something else, because I'm asking about fated events this month or this time, this reading. Income and energy. You got hope coming in. I'm seeing this for a few signs. Don't give up hope if you have been, okay? Hope is coming in, the star. Okay, it's a good energy. Past events, you felt a little trapped and you're trying to avoid interference in your life. A lot of you with the 8 of Swords. What's your obstacle, what you're supposed to overcome is the Queen of Wands. Okay, the Queen of Wands could be an Aries or just a fiery type energy. It could be quick tempers. It could be that also that you need to get your energy or mojo back. I'll clarify these. You know, when I clarify, I can change the story up and make it interesting. What you're cutting out, it seems like, or current environment, what you're going to be doing is the 8 of Cups. You're going to be walking away from something. Walking away from a negative energy. What is coming towards you? Someone doesn't want to fight with you anymore. The energies on the outside. This could be a person. It could be jobs. You're avoiding this with, you know, like a big time with the 5 of Swords. You're avoiding a situation like this, and it's a good thing to avoid. Okay, it's what's coming to you from the outside, or what is causing all this, or what someone wants from you, and maybe someone wants to come out of defeat. Because that's about that too. Page of Wands in reverse. Now, the Page of Wands in reverse, again, it could be a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Someone with maybe a short temper. Someone with lack of experience. All those things. We'll find out more in just a second. All it's telling me is that you are walking away from something so far, coming out of interference or wanting to, and dealing with maybe even some short-tempered people or people that want to come out of defeat with you. But let's find out more. So we got the 8 of Swords in the past event. You may have not felt this yet, but it will be. Okay, so the 8 of Swords in reverse. I need 2 cards, please, for Capricorn. You're pondering what your next move is, and someone is going to come along, if it hasn't already, where you can see everything. Someone is coming along to offer you something you like, love, and cherish. But I also see you're coming out of interference by something you're working towards. If you haven't yet, you will be, okay? 7 of Pentacles is when someone looks at a failed situation and reevaluates and works something out in some way in their lives, and it looks like it's going to bring in a good omen in some way. Okay, it will bring in a good omen. What you're supposed to overcome, or your obstacle, is the Queen of Wands. I need 2 cards for that for Capricorn. The Fool. We had the Fool in the beginning. Remember, it tried to pop out, and the Fool in the beginning is someone trying to take a leap of faith. And maybe your obstacle is you may not want to take a leap of faith, you know, and that you should. It's about being very careful at the same time. Maybe that's it too, but let's find out for sure. The Magician. You're dealing with manipulative people or manipulative situations that you are to overcome. It could have to do with the Queen of Wands. Maybe you want the Queen of Wands to be upright. Like I said, it could be an Aries. It doesn't have to be, though. Like I said, it could be someone real fiery or have a lot of fire in their chart, their astrology birth chart. But you're being very careful with this person. I'm feeling that. And you are going to take a leap of faith somewhere. I do see a new omen or a good omen coming in. But you're supposed to overcome the someone that's being very manipulative. And it's allowing you to do so because it's there for you to overcome. It's saying that you should overcome it and that you can. Okay? What I see here, though, is the current environment. Like I said, we're on a different timetable. This may not have happened yet, and it may still. The 8 of Cups, you walking away from a very negative situation that is tying you down in some way. That's interfering. You don't want any interference in your life. So the 8 of Cups, In the upright for Capricorn, I need 2 cards, please. King of Pentacles, that could be your energy. Ace of Cups. Yeah, you're walking away from someone or something. I do see where someone or a situation wants to come out of defeat with you, but you're at the same time taking on your crown, becoming more practical and thinking, I need to walk away from whatever someone is offering me of a new start. Someone may want to offer a new start with you, okay? But I don't know if you're going to accept it. It'll be different for everybody. This wants to come out, I'm going to let it, and I was looking at it, so I'm going to keep it up there. I think the Lovers came out first. A lover situation wants to come out of defeat with you, but at the same time, you were done an injustice, or they feel like they have been done an injustice, but they want to come out of this with you, but at the same time, I'm seeing you either walking away from them or walking away from negativity altogether. You know, some people aren't breaking up with people. They're just walking away from BS and letting it known that they're not dealing with it. But for a lot of you, you may actually walk away, because I do see this Ace of Cups. Or you're definitely going to test the field because you feel like someone did you an injustice, and maybe someone has regrets of what they've done. At the end, we got the Page of Wands. And the Page of Wands, what I didn't mention, maybe I didn't. I don't think I did. The Page of Wands could also be messages that come in that are really off, you know, in some way. So the Page of Wands, like I said, it could be a fire sign. It could be someone short-tempered, lack of experience, all these things. I need 2 cards, please, for the Page of Wands. And then I'll do the pick a card reading. Need 2 cards for the Page of Wands for Capricorn. The Hierophant. Yeah, someone is going to contact you, I believe. Someone you had something solid with. Maybe you even went before a judge and married. Someone that may have cost you in some way with the 10 of Pentacles. They're going to contact you, okay? And you may decide not to deal with them, or it's going to keep on going. You're not going to want to work towards somebody on a situation. So I feel like someone wants to come out of a defeative type, whatever they went through with you, okay? And maybe they feel like, you know, an injustice was done to them. Maybe you feel like an injustice was done, but they want to come out of that. But you are definitely not going to accept it, at least right now. The lunar eclipse, like I said, cuts things out. It looks like you're walking away from a situation. And like I said, this could be it could do with partnerships too, the Lovers, you know, so you get a job situation with them. Because I do see where money's there too. For some of you, it could be a family member. For very few of you, I do not think so, but it could be. But I felt like you got, you know, you're supposed to overcome a manipulative situation, whether they're doing it or you're doing it, you're supposed to overcome it. And you can, okay? You can. It's saying that you can. You're going to get a good omen. But let's find out what the other cards say, okay? These are the romance cards. It may tell us about love or something else. Sometimes it does. But I need 3 cards for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising that's coming in for the lunar eclipse, faded events. Pick a card reading. I need 3 cards for that. To tell us more about the Capricorns that are being affected in some way by this lunar eclipse. Okay. I'll also pick 3 from the Black Moon Astrology cards. Very fitting cards for this type of reading. If I got them in the right direction. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Oh, let's try to turn around. These are very large cards, but they're also very fitting, and I like using them for these readings. For faded events for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising, what is coming in? You may be already, like I said, feeling these energies. And like I said, it also may pick up some of the solar eclipse energies that are coming in. Let's find out what's going on. And 3 cards from the Moonology. Also very fitting cards for this situation, right? For Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising, faded events that are coming in from the lunar eclipse. Whether relationships, jobs, material things, family, you need to know more. Dated events for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Okay, now you pick a card, whatever you're compelled to choose, but I bring them together at the end for secondary energies. Secondary energies mean like follow-up energies that could follow the main energy that you're picking, okay? So you pick this section, the healing family issues. I did feel like some of you are dealing with family issues, okay? The healing of them. Because people are always putting themselves first in some. It's always like where it's always about you or about them. So it's time to come together in healing a family situation. It's saying here for some of you. Luck is on your side. I do feel like you're getting a good omen. So whatever you choose, whether to heal a family issue or go your own way, because I do see you cutting a situation out. Luck is on your side, okay? You may want to heal a family issue, or someone may want to heal a family issue with you, but for a lot of you, you may put yourself first, you know, because maybe before you didn't. But, it's up to you what you do with it. You have free will. Forgiving and learning. A lot of things that Eight of Cups could have been earlier. Walking away from negativity. Walking away from things that hurt you, and maybe reevaluating, because we saw that Seven of Pentacles where you reinvest in a failed situation possibly. But I do see you releasing a lot of negative energy, okay? So forgiving and learning is the key to this section, okay? Water element, sensing. A lot of energy here, getting together with somebody, maybe even breaking some bread, getting together. Bring love into the situation. Some of you will bring love back into your lives, okay? Capricorn, could be that someone forgives you or you forgive them, or like I said, walk away from the negativity of a relationship and work it out. I do see someone wanting to come out of an injustice they had with you. They felt maybe possibly defeated themselves, but it's up to you. It'll be different for, all Capricorns. Now this section, if you pick this, let your friends help. For some of you, maybe feeling a little lonely, don't know what to do, maybe you need advice, maybe you need help altogether. Let friends help you. If you feel like you don't have friends, you may actually have them and not know it, and maybe you just feel like you have no friends. Look around you and ask for help, and your friends will help you. People that love you will help you. You'll find a friend, okay? North Node, life purpose. This is fated. Whatever happened to you and whatever's coming in, it is fated. Okay, the North Node brings in fated events. So you may actually have a friend come in that will help you with a life purpose. I would, like I said, search around, look around you. Don't give up. Don't think that you don't have friends. And if you really, truly don't think you do, it's time to get out there and see what may come into your life. Because remember, even though you end things like negativity, relationships, or just the ugly that's in relationships, maybe it improves. But I do feel like a lot of you will be meeting a lifelong friend. And it's time to put yourself out there and open up your heart to where they can come in. I do feel like they're going to come in. It's up to you whether you accept them, okay? You are good enough. You may just feel not really good right now. You are good enough. Some of you may not feel like maybe you're not good enough to have this friend that's coming in, or maybe you don't feel like you're on on the same level, I should say. You are good enough for this person. This person that you're going to be meeting is going to be the meeting of the minds with you. I believe they will be a lifelong friend. So if you haven't met this person, guess what? Guess what's coming in? A friend. And sometimes we all need friends in our lives. But bring these all together. It's forgiving and learning and healing family issues for a lot of you. I know you want to put yourself first, and you can. But don't forget that healing is at hand if you want it, okay? Luck is on your side. Love is coming into the situation. And you got a friend, a lifelong friend coming in that is going to be very helpful to you. So what you're doing with the lunar eclipse, you're cutting out negative situations, things that hurt you, things that did an injustice. And you walk away from them situations. You're able to keep your crown now. become more practical, maybe even earn a living for a lot of you. But like I said, some of you may be like a little feeling down and out, and you don't know if you should, how to deal with this situation. And maybe it's the friend that helps you through this. Do you understand? Because you're going to have people coming into your life that they're going to give you messages, but like I said, something is off about it. Someone that you definitely had a type of contract with, you know, like a soulmate contract. But I do feel like they want to come out of, you know, defeating, you know, feeling defeated with you. But some of you may accept them, because I do see the Seven of Pentacles there where you reevaluate a situation. But others, I see the Eight of Cups where you're seriously thinking about walking away. So what's going to happen with Capricorn? You're either going to walk away totally from something and start something else and make new friends and new people, or you're going to, like I said, heal a situation and recover from something that you had a bit of an, you know, being on the outs with somebody, someone that felt defeated by you or you felt defeated by them. It don't matter. It can be healed if you want it, you know, or you, like I said, walk away, and you are going to meet a true friend. True friends are to be had at this time, and they're a good thing to have. Don't ever think it's not, okay? They are helpful, and they will be helpful for a long time. I'm going to let this go. I'll talk to you later, okay? Bye.